glasses off for this shit because it's serious.
Yeah.
When it comes to allegations like that, I'm a firm believer in innocent until proven guilty. But when it comes to shit like this, sexual abuse and stuff, you are guilty until proven innocent. And things don't look good for my man. Things don't look good for our star boy. The way that chick looked, the way he beat her up, that incriminating voice note or audio clip, his career is basically done. FIFA cancelled him, Nike has cancelled him, United took him all merchandise. They even offered to change Greenwood shirts at the back for free.
I saw that, yeah.
So all of this is happening, and rightfully so, I think, because it's an ego thing with Mason Greenwood. And this is not the first time that something like this has happened. You can remember why he was kicked out of the England camp. Him and Phil Foden broke social COVID protocols by having females over in the hotel room. I mean, as a kid playing for England, how can that even be in your mentality? How can that even be on your mind? It's fucked up. So whatever he's got coming to him, if it is the truth, which I 90% believe that it is, 99.9% sorry, believe that it is, then fuck him, man. Everything that's coming to him he deserves, fully. Because I don't know what more evidence we need. But what did piss me off about the whole thing was Dad coming out and making a family statement saying,
oh my God,
like,
even that, bro.
This was leaked from a phone and she never wanted to come out. Fuck you, bruh. So it's because of stuff like that. He's telling me that if it wasn't leaked, it wouldn't have come out. That shit shouldn't be leaked. That shit should be reported ASAP.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be leaked. It's sad. It's sad. But we say goodbye to a star boy. We say goodbye to someone that had the potential to be one of the best players in the world. He, from a young age, has proven that he's amazing. He's talented beyond belief. But that's not enough. You need a mentality if you want to make it. And clearly he does not have that. And fuck him. Fuck him. That's all I have to say on that. Fuck him.
Fair enough. I couldn't agree with you more. Bram, you've got a son, Beast. You've got two boys as well. But I mean, either way, it's your child. I wanted to ask you, Bram, do you think, and the same piece, I want you to answer this exact same question afterwards. Do you think that they feel a sense, these footballers, look, he's a young guy. Beast, you've seen it when we were in clubs with footballers at a young age. They've made it with the big time, the females throw themselves at them. But Bram, do you think that sometimes they feel like a sense of entitlement, like you can't tell them anything, the world is their oyster, they can just do stuff and get away with it? Or how do you feel about it?
I don't think as footballers, I just think as people in general.
I hear what you say.
So that ego thing, I don't think it should be ostracized to footballers. It's sports people around the world. In the NFL in America, this kind of thing happens all the time. Okay, my views on this whole thing is, Benni, October 21st, 2021, Man United 3, Atalanta 2. And something that Craig sent to me earlier today, which I didn't think of, but actually makes sense. On that voice note, the time is hidden. On that exact night of that voice note, he was playing for United in the Champions League. Okay? Of that thing. There's a lot of things that incriminates, like listen, I'm not condoning what he's done, guys. Understand me, and to the viewers understand, I'm not condoning his actions.
Sorry to interrupt you. Was that what you sent? Sorry, was that what you sent me earlier as well? Was that the TikTok that you sent me earlier?
Correct.
I didn't check it. I didn't have time to check it, but I'll check it out.
Send it to me. I want to see that actually, so that I'm feeling it.
So that has kind of made me look at the whole incident in a different light. Is this a revenge thing based on stemming from what he did in the England camp? Because of when something doesn't add up in the timing of when it happened, when the abuse happened, the on and off relationship, and like Benni said earlier, this kind of stuff don't leak out. How does it leak out from your phone? I just don't think that we don't condone. If he's done it, he done it. Whether he done it 7 months ago, 3 years ago, whether he done it the other day, it's not on. Yeah. But my biggest thing is this: Man United distancing themselves from he's a child for what he did, allegedly, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
For what he did, how does your club distance himself from you? Who is going to stand by him, right? Only his mother can love him, no matter what he's done. His club should not have. Ronaldo had allegations, whether he paid someone in court or outside of court to keep quiet. Ronaldo's paid is the first child's mom never to reveal herself. That's not the same as what Greenwood's done, but I'm just saying.
I hear you.
None of his clubs distance himself from him from those scandals. Why did Man United feel the need to remove his name, remove this? Suspend him, fair enough, you have to, you're forced to, because of gender-based violence worldwide. But to distance yourself, they're going to make themselves look stupid, unsuspending him, and if they don't apologize to him for doing the actions that they did, you can't blame the kid for leaving, because they've shown him nothing to say that until you are sentenced to jail. We're not condoning your actions, but going this route of we're removing his shirt, we're removing this, we're paying for people, you can come and change the name for free of charge. All of us as we're sitting here, none of us here, we can't judge each other. So that is my crux with the whole matter with Man United. And until the story lines up, I don't know how I feel about the whole situation. I feel sorry for her. With it happened, like I said, 3 years ago, with it happened yesterday. We feel sorry for what happened. But the motive behind how this came out, there is something doesn't add up.
Now, you see, Bram, that is where I totally and fully disagree, my friend, because that is why we have the scourge and the pandemic that is GBV. Because people always try, if you look at majority of fans is actually on the side of Mason Greenwood against us and saying that Harriet is a gold digger, that all of it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's right, you're right, it doesn't matter.
That voice club exists. What he did to her happened.
What are you going to do?
What are you
going to do with the voice club? What are you going to do with the voice club isn't him? What are you going to do if it's not him?
If it's not him, then my bad. Then the world's my bad.
But the way you're coming across it,
nobody came out to say that is not Mason. Nobody came out to say that is not Mason Greenwood. If that was the case, it would have been said there and then. But nobody came out to say that is not Mason Greenwood.
Sorry to interrupt you, B. The thing is, even if that is him, he didn't give up permission to record him, so he can tell that side of it. I'm not condoning what he did.
Right?
Not for none of us are condoning his actions. None of us are condoning his actions.
I know you're not condoning it. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe that you are, and I know that you're trying to see both sides to the story. I feel heavy against that because that is the reason why people get away with GBV. That is the reason why it's exactly that mentality. There's two sides to the story. There's no two sides to GBV. There's no two sides to you lifting your hand for a female whenever. There's no two sides to the story when you force yourself upon that woman. There's no two sides to the story.
But remember, he got bailed so quickly. If the evidence points at all of that is him,
why not?
He hasn't been locked up. He hasn't been locked up like Mendy was. Mendy was charged, right?
Straight away.
The key question that the media is asking today after this TikTok video was released was, United were playing that night.
What was the time of it?
The time is hidden. Why did she hide the time?
Look,
it couldn't have been before the game because he would have been in the hotel with the players. It couldn't be straight after the game because they all stayed together.
Did he play that night?
And it was Champions League, yes, Atalanta.
The Champions League.
The Champions League, and they only left the next morning. They didn't leave straight after the game.
For me,
exactly.
I hear what you're saying, Bram. I hear what you're saying. But the fact that she felt the need to record him means it wasn't the first time that it happened.
Yeah. Exactly.
I believe that as well.
She was being paid.
I want to hear your take and then Pascal's take, then we can move on.
Yeah, but like I hear what Benni's saying, I hear what Bram is saying. And it's like the thing that Bram put it, where Bram was saying, it's not just footballers, it's everyone in general that has some type of popularity behind their name, where they feel they are accustomed to a certain lifestyle that the normal human being doesn't do. And I feel that sometimes they also make the most of it because they know that. If I must be the guy doing that with a girl, it won't be this viral. But because it's him, she knows that it's easy. She can send it to 2 friends. It's going to blow out the proportion. And like Benni said, whether it happened yesterday or last year, it doesn't change the fact that it happened. But it also makes sense that they don't have a very strong case, or they would have kept him in jail. They need to get all the ducks in a row because he's obviously also going to get one of the best lawyers to represent him.
He's got money to have lawyers on his side.
Yeah, so they need to have the ducks in a row because, as like Bram said earlier, if United must apologize to him, his name is tarnished forever, whether he's guilty or not guilty. Because of what happened this past week, he will never be able to come back from that. No team is going to want to sign him even if he's not guilty because everyone's going to have the doubt. If we sit back here in 2 months' time and his case is done and it's not guilty, we're still going to have that Mason Greenwood idea in our head of what happened and what happened that night.
20 years, we'll still think about that.
You will remember that even if he's not guilty. Same with Oscar Pistorius. If he was walking outside and he was not, people would have still believed he killed his girlfriend. Same with Mason.
Yeah.
They beat
Wouldn't let the soldier viewers around.
And that
And
and that audio clip, and you know why I didn't question if that was Greenwood or not, because he's that type of player on the field. If you check him the past month, everyone was saying he doesn't pass. Why is he so angry? Look at his face. He doesn't smile. He's just for himself. Everyone said, or I said, it's because Ronaldo's here. Why is he playing so differently? It's because of Ronaldo. Is he scared he's going to lose his place? He could have assisted like 10 goals. He took 10 shots and he scored no goals. So there was a difference in the play of Greenwood also. And he's that type of player. You can watch any footballer, you can sum them up of what type of player they are. They're a classy guy, they're an arrogant guy. You have that, and I have that about Mason Greenwood. He is a very arrogant person, probably because he's that young. And that audio clip sounds like, if there was a video, no video involved, the first name, if you say Manchester United, you're going to think, who's this person? He's going to be in my top 5 to say who can this person be on this audio clip. They can scramble that voice out and you can't make out who. Mason Greenwood will be in my top 5. He is that type of person.